Okay, so my first puncture, I suppose it had to happen, it was inevitable. Maybe a good time for me to do some recording. The wind's not too bad. Have to see how it goes. Um, but yeah, let's have a look and see. I don't think it's anything too serious, but we shall soon find out. I know it's a puncture because I pumped them up this morning, and I don't know, an hour and a half into the ride, they were flat, and I thought, well, maybe I didn't close the valve properly, so I pumped them up again, and going flat. So while there's some air in it, I'm just going to see if I can find the hole. Don't know if you can see, but the wind is terrible again today. And of course, because I'm traveling in a southerly direction, I'm going to be in it most of the way. Okay, so it doesn't look like there's any holes. I don't know what the problem is. Let's take a look. Just make sure that there's nothing in here that's causing the puncture. I want a new tire to go in. There doesn't seem to be anything. Okay, so I'm going to get a new tire, a new tube, put the new tube in, and get back on the road. So while I'm doing that, maybe I'll run through a little bit of why this journey. I think some of you have sort of got an idea or might have some thoughts running through your head, and that can also be dangerous. Not knowing can be a problem. So I, as a youngster, experienced a major trauma at about the age of 9, 10. I was raped and molested multiple times. And what I mean by some people might already have an idea and be thinking things, I think that's why I need to sort of mention it now, early on in my trip. It was not a family member. It did not happen at home. I had the most amazing parents. Did not happen at school. I went to great schools. Um, fact of the matter is that what I am realizing is that it happened to a lot of us. There seem to be a lot of men and women my age, younger, older, who it happened to. As I talk to people, I realize I'm not alone. And for me, this trip is not about resolving what happened to me. I can't change that. This trip's more about how I dealt with it. You see, unfortunately, I had a second trauma in my early 20s, which was a massive rejection by someone that I really cared for, looked up to, and admired. Um, I'm not looking to get back at these individuals. I'm not looking to. The fact of the matter is that these two traumas made me live my life in a way I don't believe I would have if they hadn't happened to me. And it's a funny thing. Yes, I'm angry that these individuals did what they did to me. And I think it happened so long ago that I've moved on from the incident. My problem is that I'm now trying to deal with how it made me live my life Number one, the mistakes I've made, some serious mistakes, and put myself into situations that have led me to where I am today. Um, I've lived a life that's not me, and that is not genuine, not honest, not truthful. Um, and quite frankly, I'm tired. Um, and that's what this journey is about. This journey is to find out who I am, who is the real me, and for me inside to make amends with the things I did. Um, my wish, my hope is that by telling my story, by telling my truth and sharing my life, I can help one other person talk about it. One other person realize that they cannot deal with something, a massive trauma, any trauma for that matter on their own. Then my mistakes, my struggles, my errors, and the people I've hurt along the way, the guilt I feel, um, maybe had some purpose. And maybe, just maybe, that's what my purpose is to let other people know that you can't do what I've done for 43 years. Stay silent. To this day, I do not know why I did not go to my parents and tell them what happened. They would have done nothing but them. They would have accepted me, loved me, and given me all the support I needed. I don't know why I didn't tell anybody. I ask myself a question almost every day. My life would have been so different. So that's what this journey is about for me. Uh, as I'm talking, the wind's getting stronger. It's almost like it doesn't want you to hear. It's almost like the wind saying, shut up, now, change your tire. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the tube and I'm going to get back on the road. Um, and with time over the next couple of years, that's what I'm going to talk about. And I hope you'll share and I hope that you'll all listen and share anything. Doesn't have to be anything like I've gone through. It could be worse. It could be a lot less. Any struggle, any difficulty, any trauma is serious. And you know what? Nobody deserves it. Nobody. Um, it's not fair. Yeah. So that's what Unspoken to Unbroken is all about. Um, I felt I had to give you the basics. I would hate anybody to be trying to guess who did what or what happened or anything to those of that effect and get it wrong. I had amazing parents. I had an amazing school. Both schools I went to were phenomenal. Incredible sister. Um, and I think that makes it harder. Makes it harder to think that I didn't actually go and ask for help. But let's put some air in this tube. Then you get back on the road. All right, not so difficult. New tube in and ready to go. Just got to repack all my stuff and then off I go.